Boston, Massachusetts.
This whole area is some kind of former open space, but where I'm trying to get is in that direction, which is going to lead us over to Danvers Road, and on the other side, Swampscott Woods. So I'm looking for basically, it's like the Northwest Passage from Salem Woods to Swampscott Woods, where all that's between them is the one road. And if you look at the map, that's the way it is, but there's no pathways as yet. If I find, and there is one on the Swampscott side. There is a road, actually, an old road that's been mostly abandoned. So once you get across Danvers Road, there's already a way into Swampscott Woods from there. I just got to get from here, this very spot, to it's up behind the driving range. That's where I'm going to end up, because there's also a road on that side, but it's blocked off. It's just about 1 mile of woods, or less, half a mile. And if I have to, I'm going to bushwhack the whole thing. I'm just going to plow through, because I think these trees are not that hard once you get there. The main thing is there's a deep gully, so you have to go down and back up, and that's a pain, especially without a trail.
So how do you explain your passion for this project?
Jesus, I don't know, but I know that it's real. It ties to childhood when I used to go hiking. But why am I such a just passionate for discovery? That's the biggest thing, is exploring and discovering and reflecting on what was before, what the evidence tells us about who's been here. I don't know why I feel so excited about that. I think Bear and I talked about it, that as we get older, we start thinking more and more about the past, because we're connecting into everything that came before us, that led up to us, and that we're now giving to the next generations. And the older we get, the more that's important to us. So not just thinking about kind of ancestors and great-grandparents, but thinking about, you know, the environment and the world, the society that existed in the past. And I'm especially fascinated, I guess, by the early settlers, you know, the people who dug out all these rocks and came here and built something out of total wilderness. I find that absolutely incredible. You know, nobody today could ever do that. Nobody in this country, in this era, could go off to some totally empty, unused place and dig it all up and cut it down and turn it into a living environment. You know, it's just a skill that's completely left our culture. But people, that's what they did. They came here and they just started digging the rocks up. And they planted plants and